NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wildcard Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the reigning Super Bowl champs, next on Madden Football.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. And off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game.
Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Okay, gang. Two for his head.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Come downhill.
And
Ball.
Right away, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And nothing but green grass here in the middle of the field.
Wow.
And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun.
Oh, come on, let's get a header in.
Past the 40. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Prescott on first down.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Stay for game to do this.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Come on.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken
Short,
down
inches.
at the 44-yard line.
Inches.
After the
No.
running play, we've got a man down on the field.
His hip was
We'll
down.
get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Get there.
Throw left side complete. That's Elliott.
Come on.
And he gets it inside the
You break down the hit.
and just shy of the 30.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there. They just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into
Don't
space,
pick him up,
right?
coach.
And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the 30 on 2nd down. Prescott under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Oh.
That is caught by Mims. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All right, bitch.
The give to Elliott running left.
Put that shit down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The give is to Elliott. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Come on, bro. You seen that too.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline as a play caller. You're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level. His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Oh, it's caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Seven, our score after 1. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met
Where you going?
line of scrimmage, and he goes down right
We're going
there.
88.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Easy.
Slings this deep from the corner.
Oh my God! And that's because I was getting hit from behind.
Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Back spasms. Get back in the game, man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they begin this drive in very precarious field position inside their own 5.
And remember, this is a defense that's already scored once in this game, so you've got to really take care and make sure that you're blocking these guys who try and wedge the ball out from the shadow of your own end zone.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. Looking outside, and he's got him in. That's Schultz.
Wow.
Through and he's got space. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing. Prescott. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw here caught by Mims. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
What's up, pussy?
Prescott to throw it.
What's up, pussy? What are you doing?
He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
Oh,
big plays always wind up being a big theme.
How did we not get back there? God.
We get rolling these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Where my defense at, man?
Again, it's Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7.
Here we
so
go.
That drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Come on!
Able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that.
Oh, 88.
Get this game tied up.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
That's tough.
Back to throw here.
Oh,
the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun.
come on, bro.
And he went nowhere.
Why you go to double team somebody who's blocked?
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
All right, cool.
Now back to throw.
Go ahead.
One fly for Robinson.
Go ahead.
That will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts the defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
No.
On 2nd down, trying to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone. And
in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. You know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Oh, man. Who got blocked?
Immediately there.
Oh, my God, bro. You just got back.
Slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. 2nd and 10.
Fuck that.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh, wow.
And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Oh, my God. Got myself.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Oh, bro, that's twice.
So a decent
twice
game,
on you.
But all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it.
Fuck?
The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
No.
Flushed out right.
Get up. Make some happen.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down to the 5. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down.
That was absolutely a letdown or a breakdown in coverage because what I saw was cover 3. both corners having an outside third each. A safety should be in the middle. And when they threw the ball across the middle, the safety was nowhere to be found, and a big play resulted.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Let's do it. Head up. Let's head up blocking.
First and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he is going to lose yardage here.
Motherfucking Sonny don't get him.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Tucker's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock,
Wow.
I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try to add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Oh, got caught.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
Them and the Browns.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And
Worst
after
punter
the field
ever.
goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Giants on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need
I should have wanted to hit him.
Situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Third and short yardage. Prescott got a man. It's Mims. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll throw again. Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This the second of our triple header here on Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC wildcard game. And it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who are moving on as they eliminate the Minnesota Vikings. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cowboys. And I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game. They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on...
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms. To find out who advances to the divisional round, let's get you back out to Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, it may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Pushes him over. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught by Robinson.
More than her ass out of bounds.
Field at the 49. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of the formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
They run the counter now on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Oh, come on, bro.
On second down, but this one is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he'll give it here.
Come on, bro.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play.
Coach
and that's
says
going
go
to leave
for
him with a 4th down.
I'm with Coach, honestly.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And
oh, he didn't get it.
Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. Prescott looks to throw on 1st.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
First down run with Elliott, going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
I don't know why they have my boy.
His target, it's Schultz.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a
Are we crippled that linebacker or what?
Got out to the tight end.
Why?
Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
79 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. Powers through him. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. A first down throw for Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Wear him down. Wear him down.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Prescott. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Prescott.
Screen. Oh, no.
That's Elliott. Touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, so
come on. Why y'all playing so far back into the end zone?
Almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Giants ready to come out now. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out.
So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where
no bad ball.
Confidence. No,
Good.
I agree with you totally.
There it is.
If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And all the way down to the 29.
Making plays. We make plays.
A big play there for the Giants. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. One quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action here on 1st down.
Good grab.
Left side, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
That's what he do, though.
Call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
You can't get him going.
Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. That's right. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. This to
nobody blocked,
on the left side. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Great job of tackling there to prevent the 1st down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against
a
shifty
Come on,
receiver.
baby.
He got it done in a nice way that time.
Come on, baby.
Talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup.
No way.
Most important drive of the season.
No way. We gotta get
right
this
now
nigga unhot.
And they're able to get this one across
You
the
gotta get him
35.
unhot.
107 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run.
Come on.
You often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
76. Yeah, man, stop holding.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Watch the back door.
He finds his man complete. That's
we gotta hit him.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
All right, 3rd down.
To the tight end. And look at the size of these
doubles.
At that spot, 6'4",
this fucking tight end.
A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football.
Screen.
That's really good for the game of
Screen.
football.
Yes, sir.
Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They call it a loss of a
sure.
yard.
And he moves his hot,
That's going to
right?
make it 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there.
And that'll cross midfield here, not by much. Out of bounds just on the other side of the 50.
They kind of cost him.
Possession switching back to the New York Giants. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Now a handoff as they run left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Right back to him on first down. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
2 minutes. It's 3rd and 11, boy. You crazy.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game.
You got him.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Cooked.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Second and 12.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
Head up. Touchdown.
Now they try the right side here.
Yeah,
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let's go, man. Anyway.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Oh, yep,
that'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to advance to the divisional round.
And here we go.
And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
Like it. This guy, man. Rough game. Got through it though.